Hi, so this is Miss Havisham again. I'm here at Tideswell again. This is a part of the tomb near the altar that I didn't spot because it's round the side of the tomb. To look inside and see, there is the cadaver. You can just see it inside the tomb, the cadaver of Sir Sampson Meverill. There we can see him there, inside the tomb, and his head is being held up by angels. Just see it. And you can see it's a cadaver, you can see the ribs. It's called a cadaver tomb. I never spotted this before. The number of times I've walked past this. I've filmed here a few times now and I never noticed this. Sampson Meverill, he fought at the Battle of Agincourt and he was aged 74 when he died. So I've come round the other side to get the better lighting and you can see it better there. And they're the supposed angels. There's one on each side holding his head up, which I don't call them angels. They look evil, basically, like evil creatures with wings. But I believe they come up from underground. Look, that's you can't see fully. There's a bit of darkness, shadow. Can't see. The sun was shining through more, I might get a better. But anyway, that's where it is laid. That's where he's laid, under there. So weird. He was a Knight Constable of England and he was born 1388, that's of course 388, and he died in 1462. 1462 he died. This is the chair, very ornately carved. Quite interesting. So this tomb is the vault of the Lytton family. Now this Lytton family, I thought last week, because of the lettering, I thought it said Lotton, but it's Lytton, the Lyttons of Lytton, and obviously that is nearby, and that's where the Lytton Mill was. And then there's another famous person of this family, who was Sir Edward Bulwer-Lytton, who was the author and the high initiate of various brotherhoods, and he was also a friend of Charles Dickens, who named one of his sons after him. This is on the side of the Lytton tomb, and it's another shield that's been erased, so we can't read what it says. Also covered in cobwebs. But this here, can't see it. It's a bit dark. The face down there. Cobwebs everywhere. Up on there. face of creature. Looks like a bear. So this is on the other end of the devotum. Look at that. Weird. These figures. Figures here. These figures. These faces have been defaced on these figures at the side of the shield. The shield has been sanded down so you can't read anything, and then that's the other figure at that side. Defaced, weird. And now they're saying that there doesn't seem to be any trace of these people. But obviously this is not the case, because Thurston de Boer did own land at Meurills in 1423, and he was a knight, a Lancastrian knight, and so I've done the research to find it. So what these were from the Iberian Peninsula. And this lion, it's a stylized lion. When people say they look big, now they're not as big as you think. They're not giant-sized figures or anything like that. It's just because they're laid down, and it's an optical illusion. I think you're only about 6 foot tall by this. They're not giant people. And this is a stylized lion. So it's not meant to be a life-size lion or anything like that. It's stylized, and it's to show valour and honour, and that's why they put a lion at the feet. It's strange that part of his leg is missing. Part of the leg's missing. I know people are fascinated by these, like I am. The lady's arms are missing. How do you break marble like that? I don't know. I can't really get enough of these people. You can see that that's kind of an angelic figure at the back holding her head up. I think they're just evil characters, because what would that be? A little evil cherubim or something. No, nothing good about them. Read that. Features closely, and the SS Lancastrian chain. That's of the House of Lancaster. There were 3 kings in the House of Lancaster. The 3 Henrys: Henry IV, Henry V, and Henry VI. The Lancastrian house. Lying together. Lying side by side in eternity. This is another face I've just seen high up. It's about as close as I can get. Very well preserved, that one. Look at the roof. The roof is meant to be like a boat. This is one of these. The writing's so small on this memorial on the wall. It's saying Statham, Morley. The names I can pick out, Statham and Morley. Oh, something like Henry, the first King of England. From noble families. Pembroke. It's telling you what they've left behind and what family they're from, and they've left a widow behind and things like that. I can't read the writing so small. Wish I could read it. Noble family of Leinster. Charles the Merchant. And somebody who married 2 wives. One was called Barbara, and she was an heir of Cromwell. See one of them that says that. Wow, I wish I could read it all. Now this is on the side of a little door. That to me looks like a pharaoh's headdress. It looks pharaonic. How weird is that? So look at this little door here. This is just inside the entrance, and we've got this little door. So I'm trying to work out what that says on the door. To me it looks like tabernacle in some form of ancient Greek or something. How strange is that? That's been there a long time. Yeah, so what my road has just discovered, it says tabernacula, and I think that's tabernacle in Greek. Yeah, how weird is that? So now we've come outside, and this is the other side of the door, because that's open, that's where the door's open. And this is, it says Quam Delecta. So, that's been there forever. And you see this gentleman there on the side of the window on the left. That's the farthest in I can go actually. That's quite a window. Apparently the reason why we've got this church that's so big here in an out of the way spot is because there was a well called the Ebb and Flow Well, and the water would ebb and flow as if it was run by the tides, and this is called Tideswell, of course. So it's the Tideswell that ebbs and flows, and 200 years ago, something like that, people put rubbish in it and it stopped the flow.